Hey there, welcome to Usable Wisdom. For today's video, we will be talking about some advice from Warren Buffett for young people that want to be rich. And it would be great if you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be updated whenever we upload new videos. It's free and you can always change your mind later. That way, you can also be easily notified whenever we upload new ideas on how to earn more money. So it's a win-win. With that said, let's get right into it. When Mr. Buffett was once asked how to make $30 billion, he replied, "Start young." He built this little snowball on the top of a very long hill. They got the ball rolling early on and rolled it down. Whether one has to begin extremely young or live a very long time. If he were doing it in the world of investing, he would go about it in the same way. If he were graduating from college today and had $10,000 to invest, he would start with the A's, proceed through companies, and most likely concentrate on smaller businesses because he would be working with smaller sums, and there is a greater likelihood that something will be overlooked in that field. Additionally, as Charlie already noted, it won't be like doing that in 1951, when you could simply jump through and discover a variety of items that were left off the page at you. But that's the only way to go about it. You must purchase businesses and your tiny shares in those firms, known as stocks, at appealing prices and in respectable companies. This investment advice will remain valid for another 100 years. That is the main focus. Accounting is the language of business, so if you're interested in business, he thinks you should learn as much of it as you can by the time you're in your early 20s. However, this does not imply that it is a perfect language, therefore you must be aware of both its strengths and weaknesses. Because there is nothing like observing how a company runs to help you gain an understanding of future businesses, he would urge you to learn accounting and be in terms of part-time employment or working at other businesses. Understanding what types of things are highly competitive and what types are less competitive, as well as why those things operate that way, all adds to your knowledge. In order to learn what makes businesses successful or where they are having issues, he would read extensively about investments, enroll in accounting courses, gain as much business experience as possible, and speak with business people. He believed that you should just kind of soak up information wherever you can. In comparison to the range of possibilities he currently works with, the number would be enormous if he were working with a modest amount of money. Apparently, the time after he met Ben Graham in early 1951 was when he was at his best. However, from the end of 1950 through the following 10 years, returns really average around 50% every year. However, he was working with an extremely small sum of money. He would therefore sift through a variety of enterprises, until he found one or two that he could invest $10,000 or $15,000 in. They were absurdly inexpensive, and it goes without saying that as the price rose, the range of potential solutions shrunk significantly. Additionally, those are ideal times to do such tasks. If you have the same background as Charlie and he did, the same concepts and the same aptitude they possess, and you're working with a small amount of money, you could make very significant sums of money. However, as soon as you start working with millions or even billions of dollars, the curve for unexpected results just dramatically flattens out. However, that is just how it is. A lot of competitors are looking at things you can invest millions of dollars in, and they aren't looking at them the same way they did when he first started. When he first began, he carefully read each page of the manuals. In Moody's Industrial Transportation Banks and Finance Instructions, he probably read all 20,000 pages, and he repeated it twice. In addition, he added that a person's value for attending business school depends on them more than it does on the school. Some people will receive relatively little advanced education. The idea that everyone should attend college is unimportant to him. Truth be told, he had no desire to attend college. Yes, his dad did jolt him into it a little, but he was confident he could enjoy himself. He could read books and enjoy investing. With the associated costs and loans, taking 4 years is a significant commitment. He doesn't believe it's for everyone, depending on your personal interests. He believes it's for many individuals, but there needs to be a good purpose for you to attend, and he didn't really see one. Nothing compares to pursuing your passion, and you need to discover that in life. Some people are incredibly fortunate to do so at a young age. He was fortunate that his father worked in the securities industry because this led to him becoming interested in reading when he would visit his office. He would have ultimately read those books, but it would have been much later if he had been working in another occupation. Therefore, you will succeed at it if you seek something that makes you happy. And the best part is that in the race you chose to enter, there won't be many competitors who can outrun you. And if you haven't discovered it yet, you need to keep searching. Before we continue, please feel free to comment below what you have learned so far. Done? How about we get going? The biggest mistakes are those that don't happen at all. They are errors of omission rather than commission. The actions that he is capable of performing but chose not to undertake. They may have lost $10 billion in earnings because he had the knowledge and the ability to take action but chose not to. Although he didn't purchase Microsoft years ago because he lacked the knowledge necessary to do so, there have been other investments in which he had the knowledge necessary to make a choice, but for a variety of reasons either didn't make a choice at all or made a small-scale choice. He should have been writing checks, but instead he was sucking his thumb. He continues by stating that when he was in high school 70 years ago, his only major concerns were women and cars. And he wasn't having much luck with women, so let's speak about cars. Now, let's assume that he will let each of you choose the car of your choosing. Choose any color you like. He'll visit your home tomorrow and it will be packaged with a bow. What's the catch though? The only consequence is that it will be the only car you ever own. What will you do now that you know that the car is the only one you will ever own and that you love it? You're going to be taking such incredible care of it. The bottom line is that rather than only receiving one car during your lifetime, you actually only receive one body and one mind. And while your body and mind feel great right now, it must endure for the rest of your life. In the end, choosing a spouse will likely be the most significant choice you ever make in terms of your personal life. Additionally, it's crucial to surround yourself with smarter individuals than you. You will gravitate toward the individuals you surround yourself with. Get enough sense to understand that improving yourself and your behavior will make life better. So he suggests that you look for people who are inspirations to you rather than those who you think need your help to become straightened out. This goes for your business partner, your life partner, or whoever it may be that you choose. They will lead you so far in life that it's difficult to believe, and they are as easy as pleasing clients, working with others in your career, and forming relationships with people who will help you travel a better path than you otherwise might. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this has been an enlightening experience for you. And if you want to see more content like this, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be one of the first to see our latest uploads. See you in the next one.